I'm actually Tiera, and today I want to show you how easy it is to declutter your life by just organizing your computer. I feel like my whole life is on my MacBook, whether it's work, leisure, or just personal projects, and it's really gotten to a point where I can't find half of what I'm looking for. And now I'm realizing that it really does not have to be that way. So the other day, I came across this article on Medium that has completely changed the way I use my computer. And after trying these hacks for a couple weeks, I am obsessed, and everyone needs to know how to do these. So I'm gonna link the article down below if you want the nitty-gritty details on how to do it, but I decided I'm just gonna create a tutorial on showing you guys how to optimize your MacBook. I'm so excited for you to try these, so let's just get into it. So we're gonna optimize your MacBook on 3 levels. The first level is gonna be strictly your desktop, then we're gonna move on to optimizing your browser, and then lastly, we're going to optimize your navigation process and how you actually use your operating system. So throughout this tutorial, I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly what my desktop looks like so you can follow along. So I have a MacBook Air. The same exact process works with a MacBook Pro or an iMac desktop. So any of the models is fine. So first, let's hop into clearing out your desktop. Right now, we're looking at what my computer looks like. So this is the desktop view, and as you can see, I have several different folders and files just randomly placed across the screen right now. So anything that comes in here is gonna be things that I need to access very quickly. It could be small downloads that I didn't feel like putting away, or images that I needed to drop into another program. So I recommend taking a few minutes to organize your files in the right location. That means dragging the file into the correct folder, or deleting it and putting it in the trash if you don't need it. Now, if you're short on time or you're just having a lazy type of day, you can just create a placeholder folder to hold everything and set it in the corner. So that is what I'm going to do. So to create that new placeholder folder, just click your mouse on the right hand side in that empty white space and hold down the control button on your keyboard. Then just select new folder, and you can name this anything that you want to. I'm gonna name it control for control center, so it's easy for me to identify what that is, but it can be anything that's gonna be easy for you. So now I'm just gonna take all of these files and drag them into the control center. So you can do them one by one, or you can select everything like I'm doing here and drop it into that control folder. So the idea here is just to clear those files out from view. They're still here on my desktop, but now they're just in this one designated folder, so it's very decluttered and very organized. So now when I go to the desktop view, all of the other folders are gone. I only have my control folder, which houses everything else, and I have a cleaner environment to actually get things done in. Now that we can actually see your background, now would be a great opportunity to actually update your desktop's wallpaper. So I recommend just choosing something that's inspirational for you, or just something that you want to look at every single day. So I'm just clicking my mouse in that open space I have in the middle of my desktop, and I'm holding down the control button on my keyboard. Now I can go ahead and choose the change desktop background option. So this is going to pop up your settings where you'll probably already have some pre-filled photos here, but if you want to add something really custom, just click on that plus sign in the bottom left. Now I have a photo that's stored in my downloads folder, so I'm just going to go ahead and select that. And as soon as you open it, it will default to fill screen, so you can easily just change this to however you want it to look. I'm going to change mine to fit to screen, and then on the right hand side, I'm just going to change that background color to white to match the photo. There we go. So it's super easy to change your background, and now not only do you have something you enjoy looking at every day, but you also have a lot less clutter. Okay, so now let's organize your dock. So now let's take this a step further. At the very bottom of my screen, you'll see that I have a dock filled with all the apps that I'm currently using. This is what most people's dock looks like, and we're gonna make this a lot less busy. So the first thing we're gonna do with our dock is actually hide it from view. This way we can actually focus on what we're working on at the moment without a cluttered environment. So to do that, you want to hover your mouse over the dividing line that separates your minimized apps from your open or pinned apps. Then just hold down the control button on your keyboard and click on that divider line. You're going to see a menu pop up that has a couple different options, and you just want to select turn hiding on. So now it'll disappear from view when you're not using it, and it's super easy to access it when you're ready. Now to get a little deeper, I'm going to reposition my dock so that I can see my open apps from top to bottom. So I'm going to take that same action where I click on on that divider, and when the menu pops up, I'm going to click on position on screen. Now, I like to have mine positioned to the very left side of the page, but you can position this wherever you think is best. So now my entire screen is cleared out from top to bottom, and whenever I do need to open an app or see my dock, I just move my mouse to the left-hand side of the page, which is usually where nothing is anyway. Another cool thing you can do to organize your desktop is actually add multiple desktops, which is great for multitasking. So to do this, what you would do is click on the F3 button on your keyboard, and this is going to bring up all of the different windows or apps that you have open on that current desktop and allow you to add multiple ones. So right now I have it open up here at the very top. I'm going to click on that plus sign that's on the top right, and I can add as many new desktops as I want to. So with this new desktop, I can put different apps or different windows on that particular screen and then just swipe in between my windows so that I don't have to leave one app to access another. Now that we've cleared out your desktop, you're feeling good. So let's go ahead and optimize your browser. Now, most people's browsers look just like this with tons of open tabs. And if you're one of those people who like to have a ton of tabs open because you don't want to open them over and over, I recommend pinning your tabs to your browser. Now, this can be done just by right-clicking on the tab itself, and you'll see that as I do this, all I'm doing is selecting the pin option in the drop-down menu. This is super useful for all the things that you know you open up every single time you open up your browser, so they're always going to be permanently there. So even if you close your browser for any reason, when you open it back up, they will always be pinned right there for you to access again. Now, you can also do this on the Safari browser, and I'm sure you can also do it on Firefox. So this is my alternative to bookmarking things to my browser. Now, we're not done optimizing our browser. So I like to use different browsers for different things, and I typically use Chrome for anything that's work related. So to keep me focused throughout the workday, I downloaded this Chrome extension called Momentum. It's completely free, and it replaces your usual new tab page with an inspirational dashboard. This is going to have a new photo and a new inspirational quote every day, and you can set a daily goal or intention as well. You can even create a to-do list for anything you want to make sure you get done throughout the day. So for example, I can open up my new tab and put in my focus for today. I'm going to go ahead and just type in organize my MacBook, and as soon as I'm done with that task, I can just check it off and be done with it. To the right, you'll see that I'm able to add multiple tasks to my to-do list as well. So as I complete these throughout the day, I'm able to see everything that I was able to accomplish and feel pretty damn good about myself. So this final level of optimization is now my favorite thing about my computer. I'm talking about navigating your operating system and actually finding what it is that you're looking for. And this can be anything, whether it's files, apps, photos, all of it. So with this final level of optimization, we're going to take your navigation time to virtually 0. And that's with the Alfred app. It's completely free, and I've linked it down below for you as well. So the Alfred app is something you can download directly from the website, and it's like the Apple Spotlight search on steroids. Once you install it, you can customize the keyboard shortcut you want to open it and then search for anything that you want. So for me, I set my keyboard shortcut as the command button and space button at the same time. So once you have it installed, you can search for anything that you need. So for example, if you're looking for a very specific app on your desktop, you can simply start typing it in. I'll type in photo for Photoshop, and anything related to that is what's going to pop up. Now, what makes this better than the Spotlight search is that you can even search for files. So if you're looking for something and you don't exactly remember what it's called or where it is, just type in an apostrophe into the search field and then any keyword that you're looking for. So I'll type in highlight, and any file name related to that is what's going to pop up. Now, you can also search online from this as well. So if you put in the quotation marks into the search field, you can type in anything that you need, and it's going to immediately pop it open in your defaulted browser. Another cool feature is that you can even use this as a calculator. So you can just start typing in the digits of whatever formula you want, and the answer is going to pop up right in front of you. I don't even use my Launchpad anymore, and I'm not going back. So all of these tips are optimized for Apple computers just because that is what I use. However, you can do the same things on a PC. So definitely give it a try and let me know how it goes down in the comments. And if you do happen to do it on a PC, drop your steps down there as well, just in case anyone else wants to try it too. Definitely try these out. Let me know how they work for you. And if you have any optimization tricks that you use on your computers, share with the group. Drop it in the comments. I'm gonna try it all. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up so other people can find it as well, and subscribe if you want more content like this. If you want more tutorials as well, drop that in the comments so I know what you guys are looking for, and I'll create another one on that. Thanks for hanging out with me, and see you in the next one.